Good morning, students. Today I would like to discuss a few words regarding cardiac cycle. Okay, children. So before going into the topic, I would like to share a few things regarding heart. How the heart pumps blood, and then how it is transferring the blood from lungs to the heart and from heart to various parts of the body. Okay, children, let's go into the structure of the heart, then we'll continue the topic with cardiac cycle. So here we are seeing the structure of the heart. It is a pear-shaped organ. It is of your fist size, isn't it? So this heart, it starts its beat from the 21st day of your embryonic development. That means in your mother's womb, from the 21st day, we can listen the heartbeat. Okay, children? So the anterior portion is somewhat broader when compared to the posterior portion. Posterior portion is narrower, isn't it? So we'll see the different parts of the heart. The heart is having a layer, outer protective layer known as the pericardium, and this pericardium contains fluid inside it known as the pericardial fluid. So what is the main function of pericardial fluid? It helps in protecting the heart from external shocks and jerk. So coming to the structure of the heart, these upper two chambers are auricles and the lower two chambers are said to be as ventricles, and this is the left side of the heart and this is the right side of the heart. So don't make a mistake, we need to stand in front of the heart and we have to think that this is the left side and this is the right side of the heart. So I am going to explain you in the same manner. So this is the left side of the heart and this is the right side of the heart. Here there are two valves located on either side of the left and right side of the hearts. So this is the auriculoventricular valve. These two valves are said to be as auriculoventricular valves, as they are located in between the auricle as well as the ventricle. So coming to these two valves which are present here in between, they are nothing but the semilunar valves. So where they are present, this valve which is present here, it leads to the aorta. So it is said to be as aortic valve, and the valve which is present here, it is said to be as pulmonary valve. But these two valves together, we call them as semilunar valves. Clear, children? So now this is the superior vena cava and this is the inferior vena cava. So what is the function of these two, children? This superior vena cava, it collects the blood from upper portions, that is from head, neck regions, whereas this inferior vena cava, it collects the blood from the lower parts of the regions like legs and abdomen, lower abdomen and all. So it collects the deoxygenated blood or impure blood. So from this superior and inferior vena cava, the blood will lead to pulmonary artery, from here to lungs for purification. Purification in the sense for oxygenation. Oxygen is very necessary for each and every cell in our body, children. So each and every cell requires oxygen, and this oxygen is brought from the pulmonary veins, from the lungs to the pulmonary veins, and from there to first auricle towards left side and from here to left ventricle, and this makes its way into aorta, which is the largest artery in our body. So this largest artery, it carries this purified blood or oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. So this is the main system which we can find in the transportation of blood from lungs to the heart and from heart to different parts of the body. Again for oxygenation, the same cycle continues. Clear, children? So now we'll see the cardiac cycle. Our main topic is cardiac cycle. So how does this happen? We'll see. Before going to that, the definition of cardiac cycle. Do you know what is a cardiac cycle, children? No? Okay, fine. If you just feel your heart, if you you just keep your hand over your chest and feel. You can feel some sounds, isn't it? So what are they? Lub, dub, lub, dub. Yes? From the stage of your childhood, you might be listening that. Yes? So this lub dub is nothing but the cardiac cycle, and how it is related to pulse and all we learn. So cardiac cycle, before going to that, some terminological words we'll see. One is the systole, the other is the diastole. Systole is a contraction state and diastole is a relaxation state. And this cardiac cycle, altogether it takes place in 0.8 seconds, and cardiac cycle has three main phases. First one is the joint diastole, which takes place in 0.4 seconds, and the second phase is the atricular systole, which takes place in 0.1 second, and the last phase is the ventricular systole. It takes place in 0.3 seconds. Clearly understood, children? Now we will go deeply into the topic. So if you see the cardiac cycle, what happens from the lungs, the pulmonary veins, they take the blood. Yes? So as the pulmonary veins take the blood, in case of joint diastole, the first phase, all the four chambers will be in relaxed state. What is joint diastole? Diastole means relaxed state. Joint. That means all the four chambers will be in relaxed state. Next, second phase is atricular systole. That means auricles, they get contracted. How they get contracted? The blood as it was filled here and here, immediately it will be filling the ventricle also. 80% of the ventricle will get filled, but only 20% remains in both the auricles because they need some push-up. So how does this occur? Only because of the auricles, they get contracted in this auricular systole. So what happens? The blood which is present here is sent to the ventricle, and the blood which is present here also sent to the ventricle. Now what happens in this case? The semilunar valves are closed, isn't it, children? So as they were closed here, the ventricles which contains blood, completely filled with blood, isn't it? So this creates some pressure so that in ventricular systole, which is the third stage, the ventricles, they both get contracted. At this stage, these valves, they make a sound. Because of this pressure, the ventricles, they may get opened. So for the blood may go backside. To prevent that, these valves, auriculoventricular valves, they get closed and they make a sound known as lub. It will be comparatively somewhat bigger when compared to the next sound, dub. Okay, children? So now what happens? These ventricles get contracted and the blood makes its way into aorta as well as the pulmonary artery. Aorta and pulmonary artery. From left side it reaches the aorta, and from this side to the pulmonary artery. So what happens? Now also there is a chance of coming back. The blood may reach to ventricles again. So to prevent that, what happens? These semilunar valves, they get closed. Okay, children, to prevent the backflow of the blood, they get closed. So as they were getting closed, they make a sound known as dub. A small sound when compared to that of the first one, lub. So this is a small sound. Here they make a sound known as dub. So one contraction, that means here lub and here dub, they both together we call them as cardiac cycle. As this cycle continues in a sequence manner and in a cyclic fashion, this occurs for several times and we call it as cardiac cycle. That's why we can listen several times lub, dub. Yes? So now we'll see the pulse rate. What is a pulse rate? Number of heartbeats per minute. So we know that the pulse rate per minute, that means number of heartbeats will be number of heartbeats per 60 seconds. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So we will see how many heartbeats will be there for 60 seconds. Here we know that one cardiac cycle if one cardiac cycle is 0.8 seconds, now we will see for 1 second how many cardiac cycles will be there. 1 by 0.8, isn't it, children? So now we need for 60 seconds. We have come to know about 1 second. Now in 60 seconds, that is 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 1 by 0.8 into 60. If we do this, we can get the correct beats per minute, that is 75 beats according to numerical calculations. Will get 75 beats per minute. Okay, children. So this is the complete process of cardiac cycle and this rate of pulse, how we can observe and all. I think you have clearly understood the topic.